In a moment that will undoubtedly go down in the annals of American political theater, Jon Stewart, once a bastion of liberal wit and satire, stunned audiences by delivering a public apology to former President Donald Trump. In a fiery speech that left his fans reeling and his critics gleeful, Stewart, the comedian-turned-commentator who built a career lampooning right-wing politics, called his past critiques of Trump short-sighted, and admitted to underestimating the former president's appeal to millions. A betrayal or a wake-up call? For many, Stewart's pivot is nothing short of a betrayal. This is the man whose takedowns of Trump on The Daily Show defined a generation of progressive comedy. To now hear him concede, "I misunderstood the frustration that Trump represents," feels like a reversal as jarring as Brexit or the election of 2016 itself. Critics argue this is not an act of self-awareness but capitulation, a desperate attempt to stay relevant in an increasingly polarized media landscape. Yet others see it as a once-in-a-generation moment of clarity. Stewart is doing what few in the liberal elite dare to do: admit they got it wrong, said conservative commentator Tucker Carlson. Analysts warn, however, that such rhetoric risks emboldening Trump's supporters at a time when political tensions are already at a breaking point. Unprecedented implications for the nation. The implications of Stewart's apology extend far beyond his own reputation. By legitimizing Trump's grievances, some fear he is rewriting the narrative of Trump's presidency, a presidency marred by 2 impeachments, global controversies, and a litany of scandals. "This is not just about Jon Stewart," said progressive activist Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. "It's about how we frame accountability in the face of authoritarianism. Words matter, and this could set a dangerous precedent." Others argue Stewart's speech could signal a broader cultural shift, a reckoning for the left's failure to connect with middle America. After all, Trump's rise was rooted in a populist revolt against political elites, not unlike other seismic events in history, from the French Revolution to the Rust Belt swing in 2016. By apologizing, Stewart may be bridging a divide, but at what cost? The struggle for the soul of the nation. The stakes have never been higher. The nation stands at a crossroads, with figures like Jon Stewart now playing an unexpectedly consequential role in shaping the political discourse. Many fear his words will be weaponized by Trump in his campaign rallies, further galvanizing his base and muddying the waters for Democrats in 2024. Critics argue this could mark the beginning of a new era, one where ideological battles are overshadowed by an endless loop of apologies and counter-apologies. Stewart's apology is already drawing sharp lines in the sand. Public reactions range from fury to grudging respect. The question remains, is this the beginning of a national healing process or a surrender to divisive forces? The call to action. Now is the time for readers to weigh in. What does Stewart's pivot mean for the future of American politics? Will this spark a broader conversation about accountability and empathy, or is it a sign of a fractured left unraveling further? Join the debate, subscribe for updates, and become part of the movement shaping our collective future. This is more than a news story, it's the fight for the soul of a nation.